But for history, it's been given for fevers, colds, coughs, skin issues, diarrhea, allergies, asthma. Common cold was something that's used for a lot, once again, because of the immune factors.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, Doc.
Yes.
What was one of the most common herbs you gave to patients when you were in practice?
Actually, it's very dominant. I can honestly tell you for all the wellness ways, and not that we have a standard for this, but the most common herb that is given to patients based on their history, exam, labs is actually Albizia. I'm going to spell it for you because most people have never heard it before. Albizia. The one thing I love about it, the phytochemistry of it is so miraculous that it has a protect on a wide variety of things in the body. One of the things that I used it for the most when I was in clinical practice was its inhibition of histamine when it comes to the mast cell. So for example, let's say you had an allergic reaction, which most people have a higher histamine response when they come in contact with something that they shouldn't, or even if they come in contact with an infection, and they can have a large production of histamine. And therefore, this was something to counteract the effect of that large response and starting to see them start to balance out the inflammatory response. But for history, it's been given for fevers, colds, coughs, skin issues, diarrhea. You can actually even put on the skin to actually see some benefit with the skin. But it's been known for remedies for children for, traditionally for a long period of time. Allergies, asthma, just the common cold was something that's used for a lot, once again, because of the immune factors. But people don't realize that there is wonderful data to show that it's neuroprotective. They have done some studies when it came to Parkinson's disease and also Alzheimer's, because there's a neuroprotective effect with Albizia. See, the phytochemistry, which I like to use the word constituents, or you can even say ingredients if you want to make it a little bit more clear, they have such massive benefit to the body that they affect multiple systems in the body. And I could actually legitimately list everything from anti-asthmatic, antihistamine, antitussive, anti-diarrhea. I'm just reading some of the data: anti-diabetic, anti-arthritis, conjunctivitis, bacterial. There's endless things that it does, and when people need these things that are give the constituents, give the phytochemistry it needs to give the body some adaptive ability to the immune system, but also the neurology. I've seen such massive clinical benefits from it, just because I can honestly tell you, Albizia helped people counteract the things that when they were doing something bad. If they ate something bad and they knew it, they could take some Albizia to have a little less histamine response, a little bit more immune modulating response, and therefore they saw a benefit of their whole inflammatory response that they even might have created. Now, even if they weren't, let's say, being sassy with their behaviors, at least these allowed us to have some changes with their immune system to have them recover faster.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Doc.
Yes.
What do you think of the supplement Gotu Kola?
Used it in practice my whole career. There's wonderful benefits to taking it. Obviously, Gotu Kola is known more for its cognitive enhancements because it improves neuronal growth. It causes the cells to release what's called BDNH, the brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So once again, it has a great regenerative cognitive aspect to the brain that people have seen some benefit with. Okay. One thing also people realize is there is skin properties that benefit well. It's actually known for wound healing. It also inhibits interleukin-1 beta. So therefore there's an immune modulating effect that does happen with it that way. So it's kind of great. And the one thing it does, and the reason why it's known for kind of wound healing the skin, it inhibits the enzyme that breaks down collagen, and it's also collagen promoting. So therefore, that's why if you never look at Gotu Kola can be shown to have some benefit as far as aging, skin, beauty. And that's why there's a lot of anti-aging people that will promote Gotu Kola for its ability to not break down collagen during, let's say, high inflammatory things that go on. But also one thing that people don't realize, I think that's a really good one, that also when it deal with chronic venous insufficiency. So therefore circulation, it has massive benefits to show that there's some benefit to having that, so you're not ended up with these vascular problems. So Gotu Kola has such a wide variety of benefits because the phytochemistry in there has an effect on different systems, not just one. That's one thing why I think I'm so in love with herbs, because the constituents have an effect on multiple areas of the body for a positive benefit. And you can see that there can be some immunological to skin changes, the brain changes under just one simple herb.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, Doc.
Yes.
What's the main benefit of Japanese knotweed?
Okay. If you ever noticed that there's been a lot of data over the years about resveratrol. And if you look at resveratrol, it's a very hard phytochemical to extract and make it available. You say, Doc, but no, I see resveratrol supplements and things like that. Yeah, but the amount of resveratrol you truly get is actually quite minimal. It's not in the best state. So therefore, for bioavailability, for digestion, for to really extract it and use it, and therefore, guess what happens? When you look at Japanese knotweed, every benefit you get from Japanese knotweed is really based on the amount of resveratrol that you get from it. Now, resveratrol has many, circulatory, cardiovascular, anti-aging, sirtuitins, all the things that people really want to see with the benefit of resveratrol. But unless you have a great source of resveratrol, and if you'll ever look up Japanese knotweed, it's the most available resveratrol in its most natural form to get it. And that's why I have never taken a resveratrol supplement, but I do take Japanese knotweed every single day to get the massive benefits, because a lot of people say, well, it's the skin of grapes. Yes, but the amount and concentration you get, you can't eat that many grapes. So therefore, it's better to get it in the form of an herb in a higher component and the most bioavailable resveratrol. So that's why I do like a liquid form of Japanese knotweed. And all the benefits that come from the fact that you get the best and most available resveratrol on the market. So I encourage people to, if you want to see the circulatory, you want to see all the benefits you get from resveratrol and the anti-aging and the longevity, get Japanese knotweed.
Okay, thank you.
Hey everyone, for unedited, full-length, unapologetic content, go to my website, drpatrickflynn.com. Hit the subscribe button to join our community for more amazing content like this every day.